Hey everyone, welcome back to Constructive Talks. I'm Lee Wright, the author of My Bubble Opinion. So, the question I had today is what grows from toxicity? The only thing I could really come up immediately without doing in depth research was death. Usually, if an environment is toxic, nothing can live in it. Um, it kind of smothers out life. And me, I love the garden. I love to grow things, right? Man, I can take a seed and watch it grow until fruit or a veggie comes from it. I can watch grass grow, like for real. Um, Toxicity, a toxic environment. Now we all got a little toxicity in us, right? Let's we all do. But how deep does our individual toxicity roots grow? How deep do they go? Um, I know I just said nothing can live in a toxic environment. And then I said, how deep do our roots go? Because you can't see toxicity until it shows its face, right? Man, those roots can be deep, huge, and run endlessly within us. Man, could you imagine like the top of the plant is dead and brown, but the roots are vibrant, huge, big white roots? Man, it got like small little roots running off of them as well. And this is what we would like from a plant or something producing a fruit, a veggie, or life or positivity, right? In a space, in an environment to um, create other things, create things, to create breathable air, right? Because if it's a plant, it's giving oxygen. Um, so I wanted to ask this question because toxicity. What things or mindsets or actions could be toxic? Think about it. We could have been doing things so long that we think is normal. This is just how we are. This is just what we do. And not realizing that it could have a sprinkle of toxicity in it. When somebody say that, I'm just keeping it real. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be 100. I'm gonna be. I just let people know my mind. I am the way I am. Should we consider, for one moment now, that maybe the way we are, we have a sprinkle of toxicity in us that allows our roots to go deeper and spread out around us, underneath, within, right? So technically, if I think about it, and I'm just going to try to draw a picture and laugh, please. When we walk, we're going into a space that, I don't know, we might be comfortable in, a space that's new. But when we're standing, since we have a sprinkle of toxicity in us, the roots are coming out of our feet into the ground and attempting to spread. All we need are, let me see, what would we need? Man, recipients. There you go. We would need recipients to gladly consume our toxicity or unknowingly consume our toxicity. I'm talking get their belly and minds full. Man, so just think about that for one moment. What do we do, say, expect, project from our roots. Now understand, man, you know what? Sometimes we can just be, hey, I'm not doing that, and I really don't care how you feel about it now. You go take that back, put that in your pocket. Hmm. And I'm not going to say there are not times that we got to do that just to protect our space, but we're not talking about that. That's not the topic. The topic is toxicity. What is our role in our environment, in our space, in the people lives that we encounter? What is our role to minimize toxicity in their space? What is our role? And it has to be something that's self-induced, a self-induced role. Now, I always try to go 180, and there is always a 180 perspective to everything. So now just imagine, now this takes some fortitude because we're only human, right? Man, things can frustrate us. Things could not be balanced in our mindset. And what I mean, not be balanced, not going in the direction we desire because we're a work in progress. If that's the direction we're trying to go, creating a positive mindset. So think about how deep our roots could run, but boy, it's creating fruit, veggies, and oxygen. Or just a nice canopy for someone to sit under with branches spreading out. And on those branches is life, baby birds, all kinds of stuff, even stuff that you don't want falling on you, right? But that the coolness and the breezes that go and flow underneath that canopy are irreplaceable in our space. Think about when we walk into environments, man, and we just live and vibrant, full of color, full of oxygen, full of positivity. And man, as we walk and people observe us, they're like, ooh, man, they are so cool, right? Look at that smile. Look at their eyes squinching in, and that smile is so radiant. And when people come underneath our canopy, our green canopy that produces, that cool breeze, it could help inspire them to do better, to live freer, their mindsets to just be a sponge for growth. And that's just observation. Way do they talk to you? And you just, man, spreading that good energy, the things that people can inhale and just feel it go through their body. So what is toxicity? Death. What's the opposite of toxicity? Growth. Growth, life. So the challenge today is go spread life in someone's life. Go spread life into their space where they can connect to your roots as you walk, as you move, as you glide across the canopy you create. Go spread life. And don't give death the opportunity to invade your within. Hey, thank you for tuning in to Constructive. Thank you for tuning in to Constructive Talks. Hey, if you hadn't got the My Bubble Opinion, book series, or went to the website, mybubbleopinion.com, hey, you missing out. Trust me. And if you haven't went to Constructive Talks LRW, you are really, really missing out on some good greenery, some deep roots of positivity to spread that wonderful oxygen and that cool breeze under the shade tree. Hey, check it out. It's in the description below. Thank you for tuning in. I'll talk to you later.